Good morning and welcome to an early start on day 47. It is episode 48 of Ranch Simulator. This is the Southwest DLC, and you will notice we are not waking up in bed today, and that is because I have been up early. I've been down to the store to do something that I kind of said I wouldn't do, but we haven't really discussed it, and that is buy planks. So I have loaded up the back of the trailer down there with 20 stacks of planks. We've also got a fair amount stored up here where I did some sewing last night. So we got 96 there and 20 stacks of 8 on the back of the trailer, which is 180 planks, I think. And that is because I want to start on what could be our most ambitious build yet. And I've laid these 2 foundation blocks here as my starting point. I want to build like a slaughterhouse, a killing floor. I don't know what you'd call it, but I want to build that today, or at least start building that today. One of my least favourite parts about this game, and I don't have many gripes with it, to be fair, but one of my least favourite parts is when you kill an animal and then harvest its meat. I just hate the way that it flies everywhere. So, I've come up with an idea. I don't know how good that idea will be, but I want to try it. As we bring that great plant back to health. And as I said, I am going to make a start on it almost immediately in this episode. I know there's things that we need to do. It is getting close to payday. Day 49 is payday, so we're only a couple of days away, and we don't have a huge amount of things ready to go. We've got a couple of things stocked up on here. We've got like plenty of cheese, which is good. So this stuff is done. That's not ready yet. That is. So yeah, I've got an idea in mind. I hope it works. Okay. Right, get that cooking down there. We'll get that there. I think what we'll do is yeah, okay, cool. You can mix and match, so that's good. We can't use that. We can use that. We probably should milk the cows today, but I'm not going to worry about that to begin with. Where's the animals? Where's Max? Max. The name is growing on me, you know. Like I said, I had a dog when I was younger. Hello? How did you get out? Gate's not open over there. Any doors open? No, no. That's odd. That's the second time, I think, a cow has escaped. But, right, let's start working on this. So, foundations. Go 8. And we're going to need a slope. A ramp. There we go. Yep. Now, a gate frame there and a gate frame there. And oh, a window frame there. Now, I think I need to get rid of that one so I can place the door correctly there. And then wooden walls along here. So, except there. Wooden walls here and here. There and there. And there. And then instead of windows, I mentioned this for the house a while back. Instead of windows, I want to use the greenhouse walls. So if I put that there and there, and there to bring in a bit of light. And then, where's the greenhouse roofs? Can I get that to... there, and there. Do I go full greenhouse roof? No. I do like the greenhouse roof. But I wanted sort of a mixture of both. Oh. Where is the roof? And now the triangle pieces. That goes there. I appreciate it's it's tricky to see with all of the blue. But just keep an open mind for a moment. Okay. That is the shell. Good boy. Right. So, we got this wood. I guess we start building out the foundation, starting at the back. Max, come on, boy. How do I stop Max following me? I don't know if I can. Maybe he just gets bored. Okay, so that is the base done. Like I said, in regards to buying the wood, it isn't something that I really want to go up my way to do. You know, we've got the lumber mill, so I'd rather just use that. But you know, it's not expensive. It was reasonably inexpensive to buy 20 wood. I think it was about $600-ish. But I don't want to like buy too much because we do I want this to be glass? I think so. Yeah, we might need to buy, I don't know how much like glass metal we've got. We are going to need both of those, glass and metal, to complete the build. Right. Speaking of glass, let's go see if we can find some. Oh, we don't have any. We have one. So we are going to need to run to the store. So, let's unload this wood. Oh, actually, no need to unload. We can just restack it. There's Max in the car. Hey! Yeah, there he is. So we're going to head down to the store. This is still not the greatest truck in the world to drive. Especially with a trailer on the back. Next time we get some money, we might look at the other sort of SUV or truck similar to this. Right, so we need glass. I should have checked how much metal we had. Oh, bouncy. When this thing bounces over over divots and things in the ground, honestly, the trailer gets so wild. So I don't think, yeah, I was going to say, I don't think it's too expensive. We'll buy two. We don't need any concrete. Do I get a metal? we are going to need quite a bit of metal. I'm not going to buy 1,000 worth, but we are going to need more than 50. But we might have some metal back home. So that's why I'm not going to buy too much of it right now. Max in the car, he is. Oh dear. You get caught on those metal barriers, you can get real stuck, and there's no getting off them. Oh, move. Do you see what I mean about the trailer going, like, if that thing gets wild, it can really mess you up. Thankfully, there's no damage model on these vehicles. Would be cool if there was, though. You know, if you had to go get it repaired at the garage instead of it just being for custom upgrades, you could get your vehicle repaired there. But I needed the glass because I can't put the roof pieces in over the greenhouse pieces until they're built. Ooh, that almost did it. I'm one off. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough wood. I don't think so, but obviously we've got more wood. Oh. What have I got? One. Oh. I think that is just enough to get the shell done. We can put in the doors. So that is the building, the outer building complete. That's really good going. Now, a couple of things I need to add from here. So, one is a door. And the wood gate. And a wood gate. Now, the other thing is, at the back here, I've made this a solid wall, but do I make this like a loading platform where I can open this up with another door? If I do that, am I going to break that? Nope. I kind of thought that was going to happen. It doesn't make it any less frustrating. The fact that it has happened, and you know, I've used wood that I didn't have to use. And then I can put a door back here too. So I need some more wood. I think there's a storming come in. Exactly what I don't want. Try and load some wood up pretty quick. I want some excess wood because I can start building the inside pieces. Come on, Max, watch your head, buddy. And one more, I think. Now this isn't going to be enough for what we want to build inside. But, you know, it'll be a start. We have loads of metal. I really did not need to just buy a metal. Just gonna check quickly if there's a button to get the dog, to get Max to stop following. It doesn't seem to be. Excuse me. Okay, so the idea behind this, you lead a pig or pigs into here, shut the door. Now I can get out. I then shoot them through the window and press the button to pop them open, harvest them, and then I can just come in there and we'll have shelves with coolers on. We'll have the processing and the bins, and then we bring the truck around the back and we load it up from here. I do want lights, so lights will go here, here, and there, and then I'm trying to get them, you know, about as central and about as even as I can, but I am doing it by eye. So if I don't get it spot on, you know, it's only me that's going to be annoyed, right? We'll put a light switch there, and we'll go grab some metal. Nice. Now we need to connect them up. So connect, connect. So they're all connected. Stop connecting. switch them on. Nice. I think I don't know how difficult that's going to make things, but I want to put a window there. You can still get in. Yeah, so you can still get in, and if we use the silent machine, then that'll be even better. Put that on top somewhere. I can. Right, we're gonna go put this stuff away. No. What am I thinking? We need it. We need it over here. But when we we're gonna need it around here for when we're building the bits in here, like the preservation bins. So is this? I think I want it in here. So I want a shelf about here. And about here. Yeah, that's nice and tight to the wall. Nice and tight to the wall. Right. We then need preservation bins. Which I think are going to go sort of in this area. I'm looking at the floor markings. I want it as straight as possible. So maybe 3. So if we put 3 along there. Oh. It's really nicely lit up, actually. And then we'll have tables. And again, I want to use the floor markings to try and keep them even. I'll put it there. So we got tables where we can put 2 or 3 of the meat processing and the sausage makers. It then goes straight into preservation bins. This will be full of coolers. This will be full of empty cooler. Sorry, the meat coolers. So coolers with meat in. This will be full of empty coolers. The meat goes straight into these, and then we bring the lorry around and we unload it. It needs painting, which is fine. And we'll get the back tables done there. And we can't get a preservation bin completely full because we're actually out of wood. We ran out of wood before we ran out of metal, but we are almost ready, probably, to bring over some of the the preservation, the stuff that's in the preservation building over there. So Really pleased with how that's gone. It's been a long day. We were up early and we're finishing late. If you have enjoyed it, please leave a like, please subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be told when new episodes are coming out. They come out every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on this channel. And really appreciate you being here. Thanks a lot for watching. See you in the next one.